First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, Ja Morant has been suspended again. Listen, I'm gonna stick to the script. I try to be consistent with everything I say. I normally don't change my mind about shit. Yeah, I'm like granddaddy. Once I make up my mind, that's it. That's what I'm going with. It ain't no, yeah, I'm a little stubborn once I make up my mind on something. And even though I gotta be honest, I'm highly disappointed in Ja Morant. I'm highly disappointed in you with these guns and pistols and shit. And I think your homies ain't shit. Them motherfuckers gonna fuck your girl while you in jail. They gonna fuck at least one of your baby mamas while you in jail. And they can't wait to do it. Your homies ain't shit, bro. But I'm sticking to the script. Ja Morant is a victim of the system. Now, he a victim of the system. And before I even get to that shit, gotta touch some shit. Yeah. You know. And I heard about your wild, you was out there in Cali, you know, with that 9mm on you and shit. Listen, what surprised me more than you getting caught with a pistol, yeah, they say you had some pressure off in the car and he pulled you over, he smelled marijuana. I guess they caught you with a pack. Nah, I didn't know you smoke. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I didn't know you smoke. Shit. Listen, I'm cool with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's better than you getting caught with an 8-ball or some salt. I'm pro weed. Listen. But like I said, when it comes to the pistol, I just wanna, because black folks, we don't even know our culture. For one, we don't have a culture. But the little bullshit that we do call a culture, I just got to break it down and break down the fakeness of it and break down the contradictions. Because one would say, Wilder is stupid. What you doing riding with a pistol? You trying to be like these rappers? No, he's not. Different people carry pistols for different ways, for different reasons. Wilder carry it because he's a country boy. He fuck with guns and, yeah, he know how to use them, and he's a gun toter. He ain't doing it to be no thug. He ain't doing it to be like no rapper or none of that. If you fuck with him and his family, he gonna unload that motherfucker on you. And he got good aim and shit. I done seen him when he be shooting and shit. So he ain't getting it to try to be tough or be a thug or to show off. No, he ain't showing that motherfucker. He ain't waving it or dancing with that motherfucker. No, he got it on him because he's willing to protect his life and he don't trust the system. And also, Cali has killed, over 20 rappers. Cali is the place that's known for killing black celebrities. They killed Pop Smoke. They killed Nipsey Hussle. A lot of shit. PNB Rock got killed in front of his girl at a restaurant. There's a lot of shit done happened. All the way back to Biggie and Pac. They known for killing rappers in Cali and rich black folks. Many rich black people have died in California. So I'm definitely for a while carrying this pistol wherever he go. You should have had a couple more on you. And you should have had security with you, and they should have been strapped. Yeah, they should have found way more straps in there instead of that one pistol, though. You know, because I'm all for protecting yourself. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of guns like that, bro. I don't really give a fuck about that shit. But you best believe, I believe in being well prepared. We living in fraud times. We living in very cowardly times. We living in times where you got to protect your home, bro. You got to protect yourself because people ain't playing fair. Motherfuckers is on dope and dog food, and they willing to try you, and motherfuckers is doing weird shit out here. And, yeah, you got to be strapped. So, I don't knock that. However, Ja Morant, I mean, he was doing the murder dance like Youngboy and them. I mean, he do like the rappers. I mean, that's what he believes to be his culture. At this point, I think it should be legal for any athlete to wave a pistol, all that kind of shit. If the rappers can do it, why can't the athlete do it? Half these rappers are felons. Half them motherfuckers done been to the pen. They done been in juvenile their whole life. That's why them Jews are able to play on them like they is. It's a lot of shit. They can tow pistol. Why can't John Morant tow this pistol and laugh and dance and do the murder dance? I think he should be allowed to. I don't think he should be suspended. I don't think. Now, y'all play rap music at the basketball games, and the basketball players listen to rap on their way to play basketball, and it motivates them to kick ass. While the rappers talking about killing they ops, they take that same kill and they kill they ops, but on the court. So, yeah, it ain't a big difference. So, what I'm saying is, it's just the contradictions. Another question I gotta pose, because, you know, I ain't gonna never quit talking about these rappers and the shit that's going on in the industry and the crookedness of it. But I gotta constantly point out the fact that you don't never hear about these CEOs getting sued. You know, by angry black mothers and shit. You know, when they child rapper dies, or when they child rapper go to jail or some shit. I don't never hear about the CEOs getting sued. Never hear about it. I don't never hear about Universal. I ain't never heard no angry black mothers suing Universal. Which makes us, like I said, we just living in different times, bro. We're living in different times, and we're living in crazy times, and we don't fight for our kids enough. Yeah, after a couple months, nowadays, black mothers used to grieve their child all the way up till they died. These new mothers, y'all grieve by 4 years and y'all back in the club. So what I'm saying is, it ain't a big enough fight for these kids when they get shot and killed. I ain't seen too many mothers go crazy enough. I ain't seen them act enough. Mama Duck got an OnlyFans page. Yeah, well, she done had about 7 sons get killed. About 7 of them died. All of them got shot and killed. And she on OnlyFans shaking that ass. I mean, it's a lot of shit, and she still talking about rappers and shit. So what I'm saying is, it ain't enough love in our hearts for our children. Because we would protect them more, and we would say, if this label, they didn't start having ops until they signed this deal. And then they started beefing with this rapper, and they was legally allowed to make songs about shooting one of this rapper's homies, and this rapper retaliates and make a song. So what I'm saying is, that is killing going on through the music. These are true stories these motherfuckers telling. These motherfuckers ain't lying no more. You know, Jeezy and them, they used to lie about them dope prices, even Gucci. But what I'm saying is, these rappers ain't lying no more. They are telling on themselves. So if I'm allowed to tell on myself and rap all this shit and go to jail, the motherfucker that released my album should go to jail too. So until some shit like that happen, I don't believe rappers should be held accountable for their actions. At this point, I don't think you know, I go so far as to say, I don't think, black men, black folks, period, listen, we shouldn't, there should be no jail time. There should be no sentencing. You should be able to smoke crack on the Listen, you should be able to smoke crack downtown in front of the courthouse. Yeah, why can't you smoke crack in front of the laws? I don't think a crackhead should go to jail for smoking crack. I think the motherfuckers that bring the dope over here should be held way more accountable. I told you, black folk, we don't have enough power to control drugs in America. So I don't think we should go to jail for it. I don't think we should go to jail for using it or selling it. At this point, you know, I hold the government accountable. I hold you motherfuckers accountable that our genre is the most dangerous form of music in the world. It's the only form of music where we lose rappers every other month. If one country singer died, America will, the whole task force, they would come out, bro. The military, whatever, they would shut that shit down. So what I'm saying is, what you're doing is you pimping on kids, and you're signing these kids when they're 16 and 17 years old. I didn't turn this motherfucker into a rap video. But anyway, you signing these motherfuckers when they're 16 and 17 year old. Just like you sign these NBA players when they're only 21 and 20 years old and they're young. And like I said, you know, the NBA, y'all got all these strict ass rules, but I can still listen to rap though. So if I can still listen to rap and y'all play rap during the game, you motherfuckers always want to embrace our culture, and everybody else want to embrace it. Everybody want to embrace this sauce until motherfuckers die. Everybody want to embrace the black sauce and dreads and tapers and all this using the N-word. Everybody want to use it, and everybody want to listen to Lil Durk until it's time to go to jail or people start dying. So I'm here to tell you, you got to take the good with the bad. So don't run and hide when people start dying and they go to jail. Now still hold up them Dracos and still keep using the N-word and still keep biting off this culture that ain't even ours, that we don't even own. So now, bro, it's a dirty game. Now, Ja Morant in my eyes is not guilty. And at this point, when any black athlete or rapper go to jail or some shit, I will defend them. Yeah, I defend them until we hold the CEOs accountable. Then I hold the rappers accountable, and I hold the athletes accountable. And you know what, Ja Morant, you really, the only thing, what you really pissed me off on, you came back and you look like you had been book broken. And you came back apologizing and shit and telling them what all them white folks told you to do. And you tucked your shirt all the way in. And you looked well behaved. All I'm saying is if you're gonna do the ignorant fool, do the ignorant fool all the way through. Don't go back and apologize no more. And do your thing and thug it out and represent for the culture and represent for the people and all that third, because this is our culture. All our kids look up to killers. All our kids look up to the same motherfuckers that hold guns. So Ja Morant is doing nothing wrong. He just following the culture. So until you motherfuckers can change the culture and stand up against the culture and stand up against the bullshit we go through on the everyday life, don't complain about Ja Morant waving a goddamn pistol during the goddamn murder dance. Until you motherfuckers ready to solve something in our community. Until you ready to help these kids instead of trying to fuck their mama, help the kid and actually help the kids and help them out of these situations and teach them how to be a man and teach them how to be young men and teach them morals and principles and values and teach them that a pistol ain't shit. Until you motherfuckers ready to do that, I don't want to hear shit about Ja Morant dancing with a goddamn pistol. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.